would have picked up all 3 bowling bonus points. Sanderson in, bowls, and hammered away by Lamb. And has he been caught?
He has.
That is a fantastic catch. Sussex Cricket at bbc.co.uk via email as Sanderson is in bowls and Carson drives nicely down the ground, and that's 4 runs. That was a very fine shot. He cracked that away through mid-on. In comes Ben Sanderson down the hill for the Cromwell Road, in bowls to Jack Carson with a flick of the wrist, plays that through mid-wicket, and he's going to pick up a boundary. And Andrew Radd on commentary duties this morning as in comes Sanderson running in down the hill, bowls, and Carson's at it again, and that could have gone all the way for the maximum. And that was effortless. Yes, indeed, it sailed away. In comes Sanderson over the wicket, bowls, and Carson's at it again, but this time he's going to be caught.
Here's Sanderson in and bowls short, pulled away by Carson, and that's half a dozen. That's 6. It's gone into the... Emilio Gay's already back on the 3rd man boundary as Sanderson comes in, and that's whipped away by Carson, running out to the boundary in front of the indoor school. That's 4 more, and it brings up the 400 for Sussex. Here's Sanderson, bowls to Carson, who smashes that straight back past the bowler. A despairing dive. Yeah, couldn't agree more. Here's Tremaine continuing his spell, driven up in the air, and that's caught by George Bartlett immediately below us at long on, just coming in a few steps, and that's the end of Hudson Prentice.
As in comes fine, and down the hill in lovely sunshine comes in and bowls, and eased away by Jack Carson, who picks up his 50th run and gets a healthy round of applause from the crowd who are enjoying the sunshine here. Tremaine is in, bowled right over the wicket, and Robinson helps that one down towards... In fact, I say helps. In fact, it's gone all the way for 4 runs. He timed it far better than I thought, did Ollie Robinson. That game is heading to a draw. In comes fine and bowls, and Carson's going to get 4 very fortunate runs had there been anyone in the slip.
Get through his overs very quickly. It's a shorter ball, it's slightly quicker, and he's going to get a wicket, I think. He's going to be caught. Oh, it's straight through the hands, and it's gone for 4. But here's Zabin again, bowls, and he's bowled him all over the place. Carson going for a big...
Fine in the bowls to Seals, who hammers that one away. Nothing wrong with that from Jaden Seals. That's going to go for 4 runs. Less fortunate than us.
Save Zabe starting another over, looking for a 5-wicket haul. Reverse sweep for 4 by Ollie Robinson.
Nonchalant, wasn't
Played
it?
that yes, with a minimum of effort.
It looks like we're heading for a draw in this game, but Sussex have certainly made it entertaining today as Jaden Seals hits a huge 6 over the pavilion. So Robinson runs down the hill and bowls, and Gay picks up a boundary. 2 wide outside the off stump, and Gay rather helped himself.
Yes. Clues in the name. Edged and caught!
James Coles.
That was Coles at second slip.
Robinson in bowls, and Gay's going to get 4 runs. That's a nice shot, punches the ball through the covers. His second boundary, he goes to 8, and Northamptonshire to 10 for 1. Robinson in again, bowls, and Gay's at it again, and he's going to get 4 more. This one time going through backward point.
Something worse that could happen. Here's Seals in again, bowls to Gay on his hip, and he turns that out through square leg for 4. Middlesex now at Lords. Here's Seals round the wicket, bowls to Gay down the leg side, called a no ball by the umpire, and flicked away by Gay for 4. Here's Seals running in again, bowls, and he's bowled him off stump, knocked out of the ground. Seals strikes, running in again, away from us. Bowls to Proctor, this time drives handsomely. Well, that's a good response from Luke Proctor. It's running up towards the boundary. It's a long chase for Ollie Carter, but he's not going to cut it off. Seals in again and bowls to Proctor, who drives through mid-off, running out towards the boundary. Not sure if it's quite going to get...
Robinson in, bowls. John, what a catch! What a catch! That'll be one of the catches of the season. Hudson Prentice makes his way in. Down the hill, comes in and bowls to Bartlett, who just helps himself to 4 runs.
Just looking to see how Harry Brook was getting on, because he was starting to tee off at Headingley. Carson in again, bowls to Bartlett, who's smashed that. 2 6s, 11 4s. Carson flights that one right up to Bartlett, who's caught it slip, is he? He's out, he's gone. Carson has done the trick. Carson in and bowls to Keogh, who sweeps, which is very much his go-to against the spinner. And here's Carson. Round the wicket again, bowls to Keogh, who sweeps again. Identical result, identical place. The leg slip's gone, so a slip and a forward short leg. Carson in again, bowls. And this time it's the reverse sweep, and it goes for 4. So 3 balls, 3 fours, albeit too late to make any difference to the outcome of the season. Short, pulled away by Luke Proctor for 4. Nailed on draw at Canterbury. Daniel Bell Drummond 68 not out. Seals in, bowls to Keogh, cracks that through the covers for 4. That's a lovely shot. It was just a little bit of width and Keogh latching onto it.
As in comes Coles. Bowls Proctor. Oh, well, that was just wide of first slip. I mean, it wasn't a chance, but it wasn't that far away from first slip. That was tight.
Anxious moment.
Coles again in bright sunshine. That short hammered away by Keogh. That's a good shot. It's going to go away to the...
On the leg side, here's Carson in again. Bowl short, pulled by Proctor for 4. Just had to get past the man at mid-wicket. It's the shorter boundary out towards the members' pavilion. Still a couple of men in front of square on the leg side, on the driver. That's a lovely stroke through the offside by Rob Keogh. Just stood tall, punched it away. Again, a bit of a trademark Keogh stroke. And that races away to the boundary in front of the pavilion for 4.
Wow.
That's turned away by Keogh. It's a lovely shot away through mid-wicket. Might scatter a few of the pigeons who are enjoying a bit of tea on the outfield there, but that's raced away for 4. And beautiful timing from Keogh.
He's in and bowls, and there's a loud appeal, and he's gone. And Luke Proctor is LBW to Jack Carson. We'll see those two again if the light holds. Coles in again, bowls to Keogh. That's down the leg side, clipped away nicely by Rob Keogh, and that's going to run away for 4 runs.
Zabe is going to be facing the left arm spin of James Coles. 4 men round the bat plus the keeper. That's short. It's swept by Zabe. It's going down to the boundary, a deep backward square, and it crosses the rope just in front of our commentary position. A forward short leg and a backward short leg. So 4 fielders round the bat plus keeper John Simpson. Over the wicket comes Coles. Bowls short and caught. Brilliant.
James Coles is coming in the meantime around the wicket. He bowls to Keogh, who plays this nicely through backward point. He's going to pick up a couple of runs. Danny Lamb comes chasing down to the 3rd man boundary. It prevents anything more than a couple of runs. And that's a half century for Rob Keogh, and I can see the Northamptonshire players on the balcony up in the distance applauding, because it's potentially a match-saving half century from Rob Keogh.
And a 50 here.
Coles. Bowls, that's down the leg side. That's going to be 4 runs. It was a loose delivery by James Coles, who scratches away at the crease with his boot. It was down the leg side, and it's just clipped away for 4 by Rob Keogh. Coles again around the wicket in the bowls, and Keogh is out. He's LBW.
The weather behind us, which I think is where it's coming from.
Yeah, it's coming from the southwest.
Maybe is getting a wee bit brighter.
James Coles comes in from the Cromwell Road end, down the hill for Sussex fielders, and he's out. He's caught at slip. For the change in between innings, Coles in again, short, hammered away through mid-off. That's going to race all the way up to the far end of the ground at the Cromwell Road end for a boundary. The ball goes over the ropes. Good shot by Lewis McManus.
Obscuring his view partially.
Robinson. He bowls in, middle stump knocked out of the ground. Coles in again. Bowls played by Tremaine down the track. There is no run. It's a maiden over, which is almost irrelevant in the scheme of things. 170 for 9. We're sort of slightly struggling